Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
What would you do if you only had one life to live? Well, that's kind of how this whole thing works. So bite off more than you can chew. Don't wait for someone else's green light. Go after what they say you can't. Oklahoma needs more doers, and doers don't wait. Get skilled, get paid. Oklahoma Career Tech.
Welcome back here to Hamilton Fieldhouse on the campus of Central Oklahoma. It is the BSN OBCA All-Star Basketball Games. One game in the books. That was an overtime victory for the West over the East. Here at halftime of the 2A, 3A Boys All-Star Game, we are deadlocked at 38. 2A will have the basketball. They will move from left to right. Preston Holmes, who had 4 the first half, sets the table out front. Now a deep right wing three is airballed right into the hands of Ryan Kennedy. Kennedy will gallop into the front court. Top of the key with it is Malachi Evans. Evans kicks it left side. Hayden Hicks, 3 off the line. And the rebound to Carson Thomas. Thomas wanted to look lob ahead. Now it's deflected. Gets it back. Goes to the goal. Throws up a runner. It's short. Good defense by 3A and Carson Thomas, 3A has the rebound. A quick three at the top of the circle is good. That was a deep three, and that is from Hayden Hicks, who has his second made three-point basket, 41-38. 7:07 to play here in the third period, and Jaden Hobbs, who has played a game or two in this building, a bucket is good at the other end by Preston Holmes, is here. She is with us on the broadcast. Memories, Jaden, from this place? I came here and watched you put on a show one night, I know that.
There are a couple memories here, huh?
Some good battles with the Broncos during your days at Fort Hays State.
Absolutely.
At the high post is Evans, ducks around the defender, misses short, rebound tipped up. Carson Thomas, follow shot, no good. Thomas tips it to himself, saves it back inbounds. They'll go to the rim, kick it left side. 3 on the way by Kennedy is no good. And finally, 2A has the rebound at 41-40. Now they flip it up ahead, and Thomas to the goal for the layup. You obviously have a rooting interest in this ball game. Your cousin, Kyler Pinko from Alva, what a career he had as representing the Goldbucks here today.
He did. He had a great career. Runs in the family, huh?
I was going to say, did you teach him everything he knows?
Oh yeah, I like to say that, claim it.
Fall away jumper, no good from Malachi Evans, and the rebound to Jackson Vandruff. I had the chance to call his mom and dad's games, and I said, Kyler, easily the best of those three, there's no doubt.
Absolutely.
Finger roll by Thomas, it's no good. So what are you doing these days? Had a decorated career, one of the all-time leading scorers in girls basketball in Oklahoma, went to Oklahoma State, then went to Fort Hays State. Now I hear you're going to Kansas City, right?
I am, yes, moving to Kansas City here in a couple of weeks. So.
What's in Kansas City?
I work in ultrasound, and I took an ultrasound position up there. So.
Free throw is no good, as that one is off the mark by Bleston Miller, who's now 1 of 3 from the free throw line. You like the adult world? Or do you miss the days of being able to just play basketball all the time?
I think I miss the basketball days, and I'm just barely out.
I know.
I'm ready to start playing again.
Wait till you're out as long as I am. 1 of 3 is Bleston Miller from the foul line. A 3 put up as an air ball left wing by Preston Holmes. And the rebound to Class 3A. Honestly, Jaden, how difficult is it to play in games like this? I know it's fun. I know it's kind of showcasing your skills, but you play with people that you literally walk in the gym the day of and play a pickup game with.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, these are the best of the best, and, they can kind of pick up and play with anybody. But I think the hardest part is just not quite being in shape that, everybody looks a little bit tired out there.
Open 3 put up right side, no good. Vandruff with a rebound, 3A leading 43-41. Former Alva Ladybug All-Stater and multi-state champion Jaden Hobbs joining us here in the third period as the layup is missed at the other end. So being in shape It's amazing how quickly you get out of shape in just a couple of months, isn't it?
Absolutely. It doesn't take very long. It's harder to get in shape than it is to get out of shape, that's for sure.
Good bounce pass as they get it down low to Kennedy for the bucket. 45-42, 3A equals their biggest lead here of the contest with 4.5 minutes to play. It's been fun following Kyler, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah. He's kept me busy the last couple of years. I've been able to catch a lot of his games.
Thomas Rudder is short. Rebound to Class 3A. Miller with it in the front court. Bounces it out of the right wing side. Kennedy down to ice. Hayden left side to Hayden Hicks. Hayden Hicks, the former Warrior from Washington, backs it out of the left corner. His three no good. Vandruff with the rebound. Kyler has put in the work, has he not? I mean, you know, when you see guys have the success he has, as that three is an air ball, you think it comes naturally. Well, there's obviously some natural ability, as you know, but also a lot of hard work has to be in play.
Yes, it definitely takes a little bit of both, doesn't it? Probably more hard work than anything.
Malachi Evans to the goal, flips it up and in, and he will get an and one. Preston Holmes picks up the foul. Evans is in double figures now with 11. How much work individually did you put in with Kyler when he was younger?
Oh, we play a little bit of basketball all the time. We're just a basketball family. It doesn't matter if we're on vacation, we're still playing basketball.
I was going to say
we're still playing basketball.
There is no such thing as just a friendly game in your family, is there?
Nope. It's always a competition.
Malachi Evans, free throw is no good. Seen the free throw shooting suffer here in this ball game, 47-42. I need to correct myself. I said Chase Littlejohn is no longer at Preston. He will be the head boys coach at Preston. His wife, Riley, former Riley Torrey, she is going to be the new girls coach at Bixby. And a layup blocked at the rim. It's out of bounds. 47-42 our score. So I stand corrected what I said about Chase. He will remain at Preston. Liggins penetrates the paint, goes to Williams out front, back to Liggins, left wing. Cade Anthony into the paint. Flips it back to Quentin Williams, follow-away jumper, no good. Now I have to ask you, what did they actually do to get you to come over here and talk? I know this is like one of the least favorite things you do in life.
Oh, it's not too bad when it's with you. I don't mind too much.
That's really nice of you. Three-pointer is good at the other end, and that is Rustin Coffey. Top of the key three, Cade Anthony is no good. And 3A has it, leading by 8. They've taken control here in a game that was tied at the end of the first half. 3 minutes to play first half. Down the third period, down the paint goes Hamer. Kicks it out right side. The three is short. You see a lot of shots, Jaden, short in games like this, and I think that goes back to the conditioning you're talking about, the legs to start there, right?
Absolutely. The goal seems a little bit farther right now, huh?
Kyler with a great dish to Coffey. He couldn't finish. Ball deflected out, three other way. Back rim's no good. Coffey's left-handed tip no good. His follow shot no good. He juggles the basketball, gets it back. Now had it knocked away, and finally a whistle is called. I think Mark and I were talking about this. The easiest job in the Metro today has to be officiating this game. They tell you just to swallow the whistle and let them play. Let them show their talent.
Yeah, let them have some fun.
Pinko will put up a three right in front of his cousin. She would have made that. That one came up short. Rebound saved into Coffey. Coffey puts the ball on the floor. Now penetrates the paint all the way to the goal and lays it in. There's your some all-star game defense.
Yep.
Coach Smith wouldn't have tolerated that, would he?
Oh, yeah. He plays zone defense now. He's a changed man.
Isn't that something? Karan Banks, three at the top of the key, no good. Cade Anthony. Okay, it got out to Liggins. His three is off the mark. 2 minutes to play first half. Yeah, I followed his team all season long, and it was something that I thought I would never see in my life.
You and me both.
It worked for him. Pinko, a behind-the-back dribble, cut off top of the circle. Left side for Bryson Cash. His one-hander, no good, but the tip is up and in. I think it was Rustin Coffey. Hope they're calling on Buddy Hammer. So he gets the basket. The lead 54-42 for the West. Banks down the paint, hands it off, and the layup is good. Ian Williams gets the bucket. 54-44 with 1:17 to go here in the third period. Right side, Eli Evans backs it out. His jumper is good right in the face of Cade Evans. One minute to play here in the period. Karan Banks hands it off left side. Quentin Williams into the paint. Bounces right wing, Liggins. to the goal. Shoots, and the shot was partially tipped. It still almost went in. Rebound to 3A and a foul on Class 2A. Always good to see you, my friend.
Hey, good to have me on there. I'm so excited to come over here and get to chat with you.
You're the best, Jaden. Go enjoy this with your family, because I know that's
Absolutely.
what you're here to do, not work, right?
Right.
Hope to see you in Kansas City sometime.
Oh, yeah. You'll have to come. Go check out the Chiefs.
I'm a Royals fan, too, but I don't
Okay,
publicly say that
okay.
very often. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Jaden Hobbs visiting with us here on our broadcast from Hamilton Fieldhouse. Eli Evans at the foul line, then misses the first free throw. Boy, she was a terrific player for Alva High School. 3-time state champion for the Lady Bucks. Second free throw, good. 57-44, 44 seconds to play here in the third period. Karan Banks slides left, goes up. Pinko blocked the shot. 3A has the rebound. They have completely taken control of this game here in the third period. Buddy Hammer into the front court, almost lost it. Banks is on him. Now he steps around the defender. It's a give and go to Hammer on the layup, and it's good. Really good pass that time from Rustin Coffey. Hammer has 2 more to his total. Back the other way, Anthony into the paint, throws up a teardrop runner at back rim's no good. Rebound, Evans, and it's knocked away from him out of bounds, so it'll stay with Class 3A with 13.8 seconds to go here in the third. 59-44 is our score. Is there such a thing, Mark, as playing for a final shot in an exhibition game?
You should be fine if you do that. You take what comes to you.
Yep,
Just
that's
like
what
that.
comes to him, an easy layup right down the paint. 5 seconds to play. Ian Williams up ahead. Liggins, open three, good at the buzzer. 2A needed something positive to happen to close the period, and indeed they do, but trail by 14. 61-47 our score. The fourth period is coming up next. From UCO is the BSN OBCA All-Star Games, powered by Squirtle.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options and lots of places.
Here we go, final 8-minute period underway. Todd Miller, Mark Rogers, the crew with you on Squirtle and the Sports Animal this afternoon. And a bad shot turns into a pass and a layup at the other end. So the air ball put back up and in for a bucket at 63-47. And Mark, as we thought, 3A is just taking complete control of this game as Holmes misses a 3-left circle.
It is the size that they have. This 3A team is big. I mean, all the way around. They can dribble, play well, and this is even the smaller size group of the two platoons. So
Handoff wing left. Hayden Ice's 3, pinballs in and out. Rebound to Thomas. Down the paint he goes to the goal. Left-handed layup is off the mark. Rebound to Hayden Ice. He'll kick it out now to Bleston Miller. How about what's going on at Hall of Fame Stadium here in Oklahoma City, OU? I thought this was the test of the tournament for them. 9-0 over Tennessee.
they are incredible. But it's going to be a lot of fun to see what they can do throughout this weekend and see what happens. I kind of think that Tennessee could be a team that could come through the other side of the bracket, but that kind of hurts the confidence to take a beating like this.
Hooten misses wide left. Rebound and the quick 3 put up on the other end by Class 3A off the mark. Carson Thomas. The other surprise, how about Oklahoma State? Going to be 2-Q in the Stillwater Regional. They're down 14-1 to Dallas Baptist today. Thomas with a fall-away jumper, and he knocks it down from 3. It's now 18-1 DBU. What is going on?
It's tough. Oral Roberts, I'll tell you what, they're a really good team. did not get a proper seeding. Their schedule wasn't very tough, but you win 36 out of 37 games. That says a lot.
3 put up right side, and that one is nothing but net from Malachi Evans. That's 6 made threes now for 3A, and they lead it by 19, 69-50.
Dallas Baptist line scorer looks like a personal injury attorney's phone number, 4644.
3 missed by Weston Miller at the other end, and that was Karan Banks for the right quarter, so Class 3A will get it back. 69-50 with trip 5s to go here in the 4th period.
That joke was brought to you by Maples, Nixon, Dieselhorst.
Love it. What a marketing guy. Malachi Evans hands it off into the right front court. All the way to the goal. Hicks said he'll lay it in. Well, they have been able to attack the glass and really did a good job of finishing at the rim today. Quentin Williams drives to the baseline. It's pinched off there. Bounces off of the right wing side. Spinning Cade Anthony. Back to Williams to the goal. Throws up a runner. No. He gets his own miss. Takes a dribble. Goes back up. Shot back rims. Another opportunity for 2A. It's Ian Williams. And the former Hornet from Colcord couldn't buy the basket. So 4 shots at the rim. They get nothing. And then they get a steal in the front court. Open 3 left wing is good. So they can't finish at the rim, but they get a 3 from Karan Banks, who, by my total, has 11 today.
Just so much size in there. It's a good idea to try to hit some threes.
Hayden Hicks misses a 3 in front of us left side. 2A with a rebound. They're out and running. Cade Anthony uncontested to the goal for a bucket. 71-55 with 4:40 to play here in the ballgame. Third and final game coming up for you here on Squirtle. About 10 minutes after the conclusion of this one, it's Class A against Class B. Deep 3 right side, no good by Malachi Evans, and the ball back to Class 2A. Gearing up for football season?
Absolutely. Been doing a lot of work and research on some of the teams out there. Been a lot of transfers and movement, not only in 6A, but some lower classes.
Air ball is missed. Stick back blocked by Ian Williams' stick back was blocked, but he's fouled. First free throw's up, and it is no good. Most amount of transfers you've seen going into a season?
It's getting that way. I think that it's becoming year after year more and more and more.
Second one is no good. Rebound to 3A. They lead 71-55. 4:15 to play here from Hamilton Fieldhouse, and Banks with a steal in the backcourt and a layup and a foul against Hayden Hicks. Took it away from Hayden Hicks, and then Banks will get it and one.
Trying to make a little run here of this group. 7 straight.
With the transfers, do you see surprises? Are those a lot of larger school transfers, or has it kind of filtered down?
It will be interesting. I think in 6A you have massive amount of weaponry to replace it. Bixby, but they have been so good and so consistent. Just rebuild, and the strength of that program is, I think, in the strength and conditioning. But Union, it will be good this year. Jinx received a couple of transfers from Broken Arrow. Owasso has a very good offensive line. I think on this side of the state, Westmore should be improved. Mustang is kind of in the same position, Todd, as Bixby. Have to replace a ton of players.
Heather Pinko gets a bucket at the other end. Williams is challenged but finishes off the glass. It's 73-60 with 3:48 to play. It's hard to believe. It seems like you were just at UCO in December for the state championship games. You're here now kind of to kick off summer activities for Squirtle, and a little more than 2 months away from fall camps beginning.
Oh, I know. It'll be here before you know it.
Lock shot, rebound to Class 2A. Karan Banks scoops it up and in. Tell you what, this guy is really, really good.
Banks has got some George Gervin in him.
Yeah, he does.
It's a really nice finish. In fact, an 11-point game. This is
73-62, but it's starting to get late with just over 3 minutes to play in the ball game. Buddy Hammer, good right to left move. Gets loose from Smith and lays it in. I have him with 8, and it's now back to 13. 3:06 to play.
really impressed with Hammer.
Yeah.
A good body control, good size.
Banks floats down the paint, back rims it. On cue, Hammer with a rebound. Buddy into the front court. Euro steps to the goal and he rolls it up and in. Tell you what, you can see why Westville was pretty good this year with a guy like him. Left circle, Thomas, 3 is short. Rebound pulled down by Kyler Pinko. 2:36 to play here from UCO, 77-62. Pinko with a good pass. Hammer lobs it out front. Evans for 3. Misses short, gets his own rebound. Now pivots, lobs it out right side. They'll put up another 3, and this time they pay it off. It's Bryson Cash with his 3rd three-point basket, 80-62. 2:17 to play.
Quick 7.
Holmes down the paint, and he is fouled. And those 7 came right after you got excited and said it's a 12-point game. 80-62 with 2:16 to play. Holmes' first foul shot is up and good. You taking a vacation this summer? Going anywhere fun?
Not as of yet. Not as of yet. I did pay for a vacation.
2?
My son is in Cabo for his senior trip, so hopefully he's having a good time.
Cannot believe he's a senior. Holmes gets 1 of 2, 80-63. They didn't need a senior sponsor?
His mom is with him. So
what a guy you are.
All the way around.
What a guy you are. Evans for 3 at the top of the key. Misses left, Banks the rebound. Up ahead, Thomas to the goal. Gets it back to Banks, and it's blocked out of bounds from behind by Coffey. I'd ask you if you're going to St. Louis to see the Cardinals, but I know better than that right now.
Yeah, they have been on a bad start to the season. Had a 5-0 lead last night and lose. Pitching is bad everywhere.
It is not good. 1:35 to play. Hammer to a backdoor cutting Cash for the easy bucket. 82-63 with 1:24 to play.
Now, I should be asking you where you're going on vacation because I know that you will be having some plans coming up later in the summer.
Thomas bounce pass stolen away by Pinko. He lobs it up ahead for Coffey. It's deflected. Now picked up by Evans behind the back and a two-handed flush for Rustin Coffey. We are leaving in about a week and a half to go on a minor league baseball trip. Corner right 3 rolls home. And it's 84-66. Among the stops is Savannah.
Sweet. That ought to be a lot of fun.
It's very hard to get tickets there, so we had to do it through a group tour.
Now, you've been to all the major league parks?
We finished them last year, yep. And
That's
the company
fantastic.
we went to, as Evans hits the 3, went with is the tour company we're going this month. That one misses wide left. Hooten.
Quickly, what are the top 3?
PNC Park. I really, really, really like Petco Park and Fenway, just because of the tradition of it. But PNC Park is really, really good. Holmes to the goal, and it's knocked down.
That's kind of I think, capsule of this game with all the size inside. The 3 guys trying to block that shot for the 3A team.
So I guess we're told by the boss we have to pick a player of the game. Is that right?
Yeah.
3 rattles off, no good. 3A with a rebound up ahead to Coffey, and he windmills at home, and that'll do it. 89-66. 3A dominates 2A after the game was tied at halftime.
I like my man Buddy Hammer for player of the game. He made a nice pass there behind his back, double-figure points. Who do we think? I think I'm going with Buddy Hammer. I thought Buddy was phenomenal.
I'm with you. Buddy Hammer from Westville will be the player of the game for the victorious Class 3A squad as they win today 89-66 over Class 2A. All-Star Saturday continues after this break. It's presented by BSN, put on by the Oklahoma Basketball Coaches Association. It's all powered by Squirtle.